Okay, well, welcome back. We're talking ratios, rates, and conversions. Okay, so we're in example 3. Space Needle in Seattle, Washington is 605 feet tall. About how many meters tall is this building? Use the fact that 1 meter is 3.28 feet. Okay, so just like we were doing in the last couple problems in the last video, what we're going to do is we're going to write here what are 605 feet, and again that's still over 1, so we want to make this conversion, and because feet's on the top, now it's going to be on the bottom, and that means that meters is here. So we just use this fact that 1 meter is equivalent to 2.8, 3.28 there as our conversion. Okay, so we're just going to multiply here the feet across and meters, and what we get is that the feet cancel and we get 605 meters over 3.28. Now when we divide this, we're going to have to take 605 and that's how many times that we can put 3.28. Now we have to move this decimal, which means that we have to add a couple zeros here because we have to move this decimal as well, which puts it there. Okay, through long division what we get is that we can go into 605 once, and then we'll go 8 and then 4, and it'll be 0.45. Okay, long division, you can work that out to get these numbers here. So I would like to see you go ahead and work that out, and you should get this. So I'm giving you the help of this. But what we get is that this is approximate, because we want to do a little bit of rounding here. We're going to get 184, and we'll go ahead and call it 1/2 meters. Okay, so that's how you do your conversions. We just multiply across and then do this division, and we do the long division here to figure that number out. Okay, well, let's look at problem example 4 here. A student ran 100 yards in 12 seconds. At what speed did the student run in miles per hour? So what we have to understand here is we have miles per hour. Okay, so we're working with yards in a second. So as we look at this, we say 100 yards, and we're going 12 seconds. We have two different units here. So we have to make one big conversion. We're going to start with yards. Now one thing we can note here is that 1760 yards is 1 mile. Okay, that's just coming from the fact that 3 feet into a yard, so 5,280 feet in a mile. We're just making that division to figure out how many yards. Okay, so what we're going to do here, since yards is on top, we're going to put yards on bottom, which means that miles has to be on top. There's 1 mile, 1760 yards. Okay, and we can go ahead and start crossing things out. Since yards are across from each other, they cancel, but we have miles and seconds here, so nothing cancels. Okay, well, we don't want seconds, we want hours. So we're going to have to make this conversion. So we're going to put seconds on top. We're going to put minutes on bottom because we have to go through minutes first. There's 60 seconds in 1 minute. And then we have to make that conversion. So again, we want minutes. And then we're going to have hours. So there are 60 minutes and 1 hour. And as we cross things out here, seconds are going to cancel with these seconds. Minutes canceling with these minutes. Okay, so everything kind of crosses out. And when you'll notice, what you're left with is right here, you have miles and hours. So they're the only units we got left. Okay, so we're going to multiply. Now at this point I'm okay with using a calculator because these are some big numbers and a lot of stuff going on. So we're going to take 100 times 60 times 60, which is going to give us 36 0.0000. Okay, so we get 360,000. And because miles is the only thing left up there, we have 360,000 miles. And then we're going to take 12 times 1760, which is going to give us 21120, which is 21,120. And since the only thing left is hours. Okay, so now we just have to divide here. And when we take the top number divided by the bottom number, again, we just kind of crank that in the calculator. We get 17.04 miles per hour. Okay, so at what speed did the student run? He was running roughly 17 miles per hour. Okay, and we just make that conversion. So these are some big conversions. Calculators will probably be needed for that. Okay, so here's some practice problems. You got 4 practice problems I'd like to see you have done for tomorrow. So this is part of the video. Make sure you get those done, and we'll take questions in the morning. See ya.